The Radio Whammo Breakfast.
Game junkie, Gerard Campbell.
Looking at games with Gerard Campbell, stuff.co.nz. Mr. Game Junkie, he's back for 2011, joining us from the press building in Christchurch. G'day to you, Gerard.
G'day, I'm back, baby. I'm back.
Yes.
Back to 2011.
And now before the holidays, you promised me. You said no, I'm not going to be on the gaming console. I'm not going to. I'm leaving all that behind because I'm going away. We're going camping or going on holiday, whatever you said. But then I kept on looking at my Xbox occasionally over the holidays, and I could see, but you've been online. You've been playing games. You've been playing this game called Fruit Ninja. I was like, how's he been doing that?
Well, I'm using my special teleporting ability to. No, it's, as you know, it's all the Xbox Live integration on the Windows Phone 7. And of course, one of the great features with Windows Phone 7 is that it's got that integration. So that means when like we're taking Fruit Ninja, for example, when we play Fruit Ninja, it sort of links up to your Xbox Live account. And I think as you found that, it syncs all your achievements that you get in the game to your Gamerscore account too. It's pretty cool, but it also shows your friends, your Xbox Live friends, when you've been online and what you've been doing. So it's almost like a really good incentive, isn't it, to say, Whammo's been on playing Fruit Ninja today, I better go on in there and grab some more fruit score. And beat his score. Now Fruit Ninja, of course, is not new to the iPhone or iPod platform, and it has recently also been on Android, but it's quite new to the Windows Phone 7, isn't it? Yes, it is, yeah. I first played Fruit Ninja, as you said, on the iPod Touch, and it was one of those really addictive, really, really simple concept, and I was thinking, I hope this comes onto Windows Phone 7, so as soon as it did, I thought, yes, I've got to grab it. And you'll probably agree, it's a really simple concept, but it's a really addictive. Yeah, there it is. Look, have you got it?
I've got it on my phone here, but you tell anyone about Fruit Ninja, and they ask, well, what is it? And you go, slicing fruit. They go,
well, it is, isn't it?
Have you got nothing better to do with your time than slice fruit? Yeah. Please.
Oh, but there's magic fruit, there's special fruit, there's freeze fruit, there's frenzy fruit. It's a simple concept, but it's actually, I think it's addictive in the fact, that the basic, I'm just looking at my phone, the basic new game, the classic mode is sort of, you get more fruit coming up, and we'll see if we can get it started. You get more fruit coming up, and, you've got to slice the fruit. There you go, slice the fruit with your finger and that sort of thing. And it does get a lot harder, doesn't it? Because, you get several fruit coming up at once and that sort of thing. And so it's, it uses your dexterity because, sometimes you're going to get 6 fruit appear, and then you also get bombs flopping up at the same time as well. You little there, look.
There is some satisfaction in using your finger and replicating a sword and slicing fruit. Somehow, that transfer from the physical world to the digital world is quite seamless with the feeling of slicing fruit. It's hard to explain, isn't it?
And there's a nice sort of fruity, pulpy sounds as you sort of slice fruit. But
But what's the gaming element in it? I mean, just apart from slicing fruit, where is the game in it?
I think the game in it, it's the classic thing. You've got to try and beat your high score to start with, don't you? You've got to try and see how many fruit you can slice without detonating the bombs. Because if you hit a bomb, well, that's game over. Hit a bomb and boom, you're doing very well. Can you actually see what you're doing?
No, not really. I can see myself in the reflection of the video, but okay. So not only are fruit flying up, but there are bombs. You want to avoid the bombs. Now that's in the classic mode of the game.
Yeah, in the classic mode, and you only have in the classic mode you have 3 lives too. So if you miss a fruit, then there's a little X. There's 3 X's in the corner. If you miss a fruit, you get a red X, and then when you've missed 3 fruit, boom, that's game over. Another mode that I'm just looking at my phone here. Another mode that I like is the arcade mode. Arcade mode's really cool because, arcade mode essentially is 60 seconds, and you've got to try and slice as much fruit as you can. And every now and then, just about got a couple of bombs. Every now and then you get these sort of magic fruit that come across. There'll be one might be a frozen banana.
Yeah.
Frozen banana. And what that does is there it goes. Oh, I missed them. There's a frozen banana, and what that does is that every time You know, frozen banana comes along and you slice and that slows everything down, almost encasing the knife, so you've got to slice more. Or there's the frenzy banana. If you get the frenzy banana, then you get masses of fruit shoot out from both sides. You know, you've got to, and your fingers are all over the place, and it's all, you know, and
Yeah.
you know, when I first played, I thought, oh well, this is pretty basic. There's nothing much to it, but it's actually one of those things that I'm finding you actually go back to it time and time again. You know, because it's on a mobile platform. You know, whether it's Windows Phone 7 or iPod Touch or iPhone, you know, you can be away on a camping holiday, you know, and pull out your phone and have a couple of rounds of Fruit Ninja, or you know, and
a couple of minutes to kill, and you're slicing fruit.
Exactly, and I think for mobile gaming, I think that's what it's all about. You know, you're not going to sit there for an hour and play it for an hour and a half. You're going to actually slice fruit for, you know, if you've got 5 minutes free, you're going to do that. Yeah. So I think it's, you know, that's the beauty of that platform. That it's, you know,
and of course
mobile.
It's mobile, yeah, and it's easy and it's quick, and I really like as you said at the beginning of the feature, the integration with Xbox, where you will unlock achievements just much like you do on the Xbox, and you can also see what your friends have been up to, how much fruit they've been slicing, how much what kind of score they've got that day, and so there is that competitive element that you may not get on the iPhone or Android.
No. I mean, I think that's really clever on Microsoft's part to actually integrate, you know, the two platforms together, because it really, you know, I'm trying to think what the word, it really makes you get more involved in your gaming, because you're thinking, you know, if I score 2 achievements on my phone, those points are going to end up on my gamer score. So there's actually, that integration is actually a really, really clever idea, and you know, I'm surprised that it hasn't been sort of done by other publishers, you know, by other phone manufacturers, really. But yeah, that's one of the highlights that I think that, you know, because the first time it happened, I got a real surprise that I scored an achievement on the Fruit Ninja, and suddenly, whoop, there it was on my gamer score, and it has that same sound too, doesn't it?
Well, how's it got? It's a very satisfying sound. If you're an Xbox gamer, you'd certainly identify with that. Great. Fruit Ninja available, as we've just been talking about, on Windows Phone 7, but also on iPhone, iPod, and Android devices as well.
Yeah, and I think it was relatively cheap. I think it was
it's $5, wasn't it?
$4.99, $4.99 or something.
Yeah.
Or because I know that a lot of the Windows Phone 7 games and apps seem to be fairly pricey to sort of start with. A lot of them seem to be sort of, I guess, especially compared to what you're going to find on the App Store for the iPod. But I think, you know, over time we'll get more apps for it, more games appear. So it's good to see games of the caliber of Fruit Ninja actually, you know, appearing. So hopefully we might see things like Plants vs Zombies and that sort of thing start to appear on the platform as well in the future.
Absolutely.
Fingers crossed. Great.
Thanks very much, Gerard. Find more up at stuff.co.nz in the technology section at the Game Junkie blog, and also, $4.99 by the way. Just check that. And also on Twitter as well, twitter.com/GameJunkieNZ. See you next week.
See you.